I'd like to welcome you to the 32nd Annual Southwestern Community College Academic Awards Ceremony. This special occasion is dedicated to recognizing the hard work and academic achievement of our most outstanding students. I'm Tom Brooks, Executive Vice President for Instruction and Student Services here at SCC. President Don Thomas was unable to be here this evening, but he asked that I express his welcome and congratulations to each of you. Before we begin the ceremonies, would remind each person, if you would, if you have a cell phone, please check that. Be sure that it's on silent or vibrate as we get ready to begin our ceremony. Shakespeare in King Henry V said, "All things are ready if our minds be so." Honor students, I think there's good evidence that your minds are being readied. You're here this evening because you represent the best academic performers at Southwestern Community College. You have the best grades because you studied, learned, and prepared to perform at the top of your field. That makes me very happy because I'm counting on you, our communities are counting on you, and our future is counting on you. Let me share why your outstanding achievement is vital to our communities. In a phrase, it's because good enough isn't always good enough. When a nurse administers medication, do you want one that is good enough at math? I don't. I want one that's outstanding. When an accountant did your taxes, maybe even today, maybe tomorrow if you're waiting till the last minute, do you want one that was just good enough at trying to be accurate on your tax return to the IRS and maybe your refund depending on that, or a payment? When an auto technician performs brake work on the car of your 16-year-old daughter, do you want a technician that's just good enough at their job? You see, excellence is important. Excellence means never settling for good enough. You're here being honored tonight because you did not settle for performing just good enough to pass your classes at SCC. You pushed toward your highest potential, toward excellence. And excellence is not only important in the classes that you took that earned the grades that got you here this evening, it's especially important for your future as you apply your knowledge in an exceptional way to serve and enhance the quality of lives for all the communities that you represent here this evening. That opportunity will come soon for many of you who will graduate in a little more than 3 weeks from this evening. And for others, that will come as you finish your programs of study over the coming year. Bobby Kennedy once said that our future success as a nation depends on principles, knowledge, and toil, that's hard work, of our people. You've worked hard to develop your knowledge, and you'll continue to even after you leave here. You've demonstrated the principle of committing yourself to do your best work, and I'm confident that you'll continue to do so again even after you leave here. We're counting on you to do that. We're ready for you to continue extending your outstanding achievements into your communities. And again, in the words of Shakespeare, all things are ready if your minds be so. You will notice in your program this evening that our student speaker is Ms. Gabrielle Bean. We think that she exemplifies the excellence that we're here to honor and celebrate this evening. As a resident of Bryson City, Ms. Bean is in her second year at SCC as an Associate in Arts college transfer major. She plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in sociology upon graduation from SCC. She is the recipient of the H. David Sneed Scholarship and the Student Support Services Scholarship. Gabrielle has been very active in her campus life here. She serves as a tutor to early college students. She's led a campus cleanup effort and hosted high school students on campus as a guide during career days. Gabrielle is also active in giving back to her community. She served as a secretary instructor for the Swain County Martial Arts, a nonprofit organization that is part of the DARE program. And she's volunteered in Adopt a Highway road cleanup efforts, the Rose of Sharon Food Ministry, and Veterans Day picnics. Please join me in welcoming Gabrielle Bean to the podium.
I want to start out with an outstanding fact. Did you know that Americans have 7 different careers in their lifetimes? Not 7 different jobs, 7 different careers. And it totally makes sense. Some of us start out at 18 years old and we have this big decision. We have to figure out what we want to do for the rest of our life. For the next 60 years of our life, we have to make one decision. It's a lot of pressure. But like most of us here today, either currently enrolled in SCC or previously have been, we are able to have some amazing professional advice and support to help make these decisions. Unlike what society dictates, SCC encourages individualism, especially when conformity is enforced all around us. They do this in 3 major ways. One is that they open up doors for a lot of variety, not only in the people that we encounter, but also in ideas. Also, they make it clear that they believe in our ability to succeed, and that if we make the sacrifices that we need to, and we cannot be afraid to explore our individualism, we can succeed. Finally, they let us know that this is just the beginning. Society throws so many conflicting ideas at us that we have to be strong, and we have to make decisions that don't confine us, but instead make decisions that define us. My first point is that they do open the door for variety, meaning all of us have taken a class that we've sat and been like, why am I in here? This has nothing to do with my degree or program. Why? But in my experience, those have been the classes that I've had the most fun in, and I've learned things that I never thought I would. And actually, 3 of my really good friends, I found the class like that. But what is variety? In a university, normally you're with the same people every day, same programs, same ideas, same thoughts. But at SCC, we're surrounded by people so different than we are. From 16 years old to 60 years old, people in massage therapy, engineering, biology, outdoor leadership, health and physical education, all of us in one classroom. We are open up to new ideas and accepting things outside of the realm of what we think we know. Another good thing that SCC does, and my second point, is that they clearly state that they believe in our ability to succeed. So many times society tries to put us in these little boxes. You were born a certain way, you were raised a certain way, and that's supposed to hinder you from being able to achieve this future. That's not true. A lot of times we have these stereotypes. I'm sure you can think of quite a few off the top of your head. Some are true. For example, all college students are poor. I can promise you that one's true. Sometimes people are afraid to change. We're afraid of difference. People in society, they make these little paths that we're supposed to follow. And if you don't follow this specific path, then people freak out. We live in these ticky-tacky little boxes and we're supposed to do these a certain way. It's like a factory and they're just shipping us out. And our whole life is supposed to be neat, tied in a little ribbon and given it to us. Reality check, life isn't easy. It's really hard and it's not cookie cutter perfect. But SCC helps us with that. They tell us that, yeah, it won't be easy. And like so many of us here tonight, you will have to make sacrifices to achieve your goals. But if you're willing to explore your own individualism, then you can and will succeed. My final point is that SCC is just the beginning. A lot of us have our whole lives ahead of us, and some of us who have come back to follow another career, it's a new start. In our daily life, we are thrown with so many superficial and conflicting ideas. You're supposed to look this certain way. You're supposed to have money. You're supposed to be wealthy. You have to wear makeup. You have to have perfectly sculpted abs. But all of those things can't bring you happiness. And if you don't reach this happiness in society, you're subpar. You're not doing something right. These little boxes that society attempts to put us in are supposed to tell us who we are. But the only person that can make you happy is yourself. And when you achieve your spiritual and mental satisfaction by your own standards, not society's. So in conclusion, what I'm trying to say is that even though conformity is forced on us from every direction, we have to do what makes us happy and make choices that help us, because we're the only ones who have to live our lives. SCC is a great tool for that, and that peace of mind. They not only open doors for variety, but they make it very clear that they believe in our ability to succeed. And no matter what society throws at you, just know that you're the one who has to ensure your own happiness. So don't make decisions that confine you. Instead, make decisions that define you. Don't just dream about your life. Go out and live your dreams. Thank you very much, and congratulations to everybody.
Wow, good job. Thank you, Gabrielle, for those insightful comments. With that attitude and level of commitment to excellence, it's easy to see why the faculty nominated Gabrielle and the deans and directors selected her as a speaker here this evening. Thank you again for those remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important event for the college as we take time to formally recognize the achievement of the students who are here this evening. You cleared an academic bar placed before you, and we want to honor you for that tonight. Fundamentally, SCC is about student success. When you succeed, SCC succeeds. I will take a moment to review the success that qualified you for honors this evening. To qualify for an academic award, the students here this evening met the following criteria: earning a minimum of 30 semester credit hours within the last 4 years by the end of the fall 2014 semester, being enrolled in this current spring semester, and having a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. The deans and I will be presenting these academic awards. The deans, as indicated in your program, will be reading the names of the honorees in their respective division or category. Dr. Barbara Putman will be representing the students from the Arts and Sciences Division. Dean William Brothers will be presenting students from the Career Technologies Division. And Dr. Mitchell Fisher will be presenting the Health Sciences students. Dean Cheryl Contino-Connor will be presenting students for special recognition, and Dean Sandra Haynes will be assisting me with the presentation of these certificates. So students, as your program name is called, and you're the recipient of an academic award, please come to the front and stand with your group. We'll ask that you just come and assemble over to this side of the podium. And as your name is called forward by your dean, you'll come and receive your certificate, your award, and after you receive that, then you're free to return to your seat. So that being said, would the Associate in Arts college transfer students please make their way to the front while Dr. Putman makes her way to the podium.
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. We're so proud of our honorees tonight. Give them another second to come forward here. Okay, an Associate in Arts College transfer, Heather Alexander. Gabrielle Bean. Glenn Beasley. Andrew Beck. Sarah Bell, High Honors. Gwyneth Bird. Sarah Bowman. Clifford Burton. Joshua Carpenter. Christopher Collins. Jessica Cooper. Christy Cotter, High Honors. Anna Delenta. Kylie Douglas, High Honors. Philip Fisher, High Honors. Keith Giles. Christina Gray. Rebecca Green. Catherine Hutchinson. Alicia Jenkins. Rebecca Lind, high honors. Whitney Matsingale. James Morales. Tyler Morrow. Shannon Newsom. Nathan Olson. Sierra Payne. Daniel Payton, high honors. Jamie Pelcher, high honors. Brittany Price, high honors. Rebecca Robinson. Joshua Slocum. Thomas Smathers. Janessa Smith. Margaret Tabor, high honors. Natalie Tate. Angela Tilley. Jennifer Woody. Will the Associate in Arts College Transfer Early College students please come forward? These students are completing high school in one of our 3 early college programs, Macon, Jackson, or Blue Ridge, and completing college credits or degree at the same time. Kishan Arawani. Purushottam Arawani, high honors. Brooklyn Ash. Taylor Boscheman. Christy Blevins. Josiah Buchanan. Timothy Cade. Sophia Chamberlain. Zara Diaz. Elizabeth Davis, high honors. Taylor Elliott. Jacob Elliott. Hattie Ellis. Catherine Flynn. Ruby Ornelas, high honors. Ron Haven, high honors. Angela Hernandez. Elizabeth Iannuzzi, high honors. Samantha Iannuzzi, high honors. Jessica Ingrid. Brittany Jamison. Emily Kimsey. Lori Lambert. Braulio Martinez. James McNabb. Kristen Miles, high honors. Noah Miller. Caitlin Moninghop, high honors. Grace Morris. Carolyn Parker. Taylor Parks. Dylan Pong. Vladislav Fredoko. Okay. Diane Ramirez. Preston Robertson. Katrina Stover. Jerome Saminsky. Molly Saminsky, high honors. Zoe Templeton. Kaylee Wright. Kylie Yazlakuso. Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Brandy Lambert. Will the Associate in Arts in Criminal Justice, Engineering and Mathematics, Middle Grades Education, Special Education, and Transfer Core Diploma please come forward? Associate in Arts Criminal Justice, Donovan Justice, High Honors. Associate in Arts Engineering and Math Pathway, Chandon Ivy, High Honors. Associate in Arts Middle Grades Education, Shelley Cathcart. Associate in Arts Special Education, Whitney Southard. Associate in Arts Transfer Core Diploma, Megan Jameson and Cynthia Stevens. Will the Associate in Fine Arts and Associate in Science students please come forward? Fine Arts and Science. Two final honorees, the Associate in Arts College Transfer Early College, the final two honorees there if we missed you at the end there. You can come closer. For Associate in Fine Arts, Forrest Morton. Associate in Science honorees, Bridget Berry, High Honors. Sabrina Curtis. Brianna Kennedy, High Honors. Daniel LaQuire. Eric Alvera. Danielle Roberts. Troy Vinson. And Associate in Arts College Transfer Early College, Aiden Galloway, High Honors. And Bella Weeks. Will the honorees in accounting please come forward while Dean William Brothers comes to the podium?
Will the honorees for advertising and graphic design please come forward? John Finnerty. Ismael Fuentes Onelas. Shelby Samuel. With the Business Administration Entrepreneurship track, and Business Administration Office Administration track, please come forward. Brianna Burke. David English. Jamie Holt. David Parton. Evan Redd. Tashina Rodriguez. Joshua Rowland. Amanda Rosas. Michael Slee. Kevin Tafoya. In an entrepreneurship track, but unable to attend, Carolina Donner, Kimberly Duncan, and Anna Tilson. In office administration, Brittany Childers and Gina Lunsford. Would civil engineering, computer engineering technology, and computer information technology please come forward? William Breedlove. Eric Cooley. Tyler Holland. Matthew McDaniel. Jeremy Broom. Christopher Bullock. Sandra Dietz. Adam Elders. Adam Elders. Dwayne Gentry, High Honors. William Gleason. Jana Hedden. Brian Huff. Gajan Hassani, High Honors. Nick Jones. Matthew Coman, Colin Morrow, High Honors. Richard Phillips, and Emma Scott. Would computer information technology networking track, cosmetology certificate, criminal justice, and criminal justice latent evidence please come forward? Corey Hall. Anthony Welch. Chelsea Messick. Jennifer Brown. Beverly Hardy. Stacy Harrison. Kutika Lopez. Kevin Lunsford. Maximino Lubanio. Trenton Al. Connor Wilson. Unable to attend, Linda Browning, Maggie Bulla, and Tyler Hance. Would culinary arts, cybercrime technology, and early childhood education please come forward? Angela Beck, high honors. Scott Dolby. Patrick McCarty. Clifford Room. David Cox. I'll dispense with the rest and move to electrical electronics certificate, electronics engineering technology, and medical office administration. Timothy Swaney. Lenny Perino, Douglas Tyndall, Kaylin Caldwell, with networking technology, paralegal technology, web design certificate, web technologies, and web technology certificate, please come forward. Drew Rutledge, high honors. Wendell Twanita. Sheila Almodovar, Nicole Horn, Lacey Hicks, Jeremy Jones, high honors. Lisa Rudd, Cale Vernon, Connor Lucky Smith. Would emergency medical science please come forward as Dr. Dean Fisher approaches the podium?
Milton Bennett. Will the honorees for Health Information Technology and Human Services Technology please come forward? From Health Information Technology, we have Julie Bennett, high honors. Jenny Bradburn. Meredith Cook, high honors. Kendra Crisp. Anita Cucumber, Shonda Dendy, Yesenia Navarro, Rhonda Ray, Yordanka Teague, high honors. Jennifer York. And from Human Services Technology, we have Tammy Norris. Regina Pangle. Elvin Peace. Ginger Smith. Will the honorees for medical assisting, medical lab technology, and medical sonography please come forward? For medical assisting, we have Lauren Bloodworth. Brittany Brooks. Allison Custer. Jenny May. Charlotte Sanook. Kathy Simpson. Paula Steele. Will the honorees for nursing associate degree and occupational therapy assistant please come forward? For nursing, we have Brandy Capistoto, Mark Edwards, Anthony Helsley, Nicole Hill, Ashley King, Joseph Ledford, Eric Monsord, Miranda Partington, Andrea Rowland, Gerard Sacco, Lauren Scarborough, Danielle Schumper, Jacqueline Shuey, Candice Shoemaker, Jessica Small, Megan Smoker, and Malgorza Tiger. For occupational therapy assistant, we have Maggie Corbin. Will the honorees for outdoor leadership, physical therapist assistant, and pre-nursing ribbon please come forward? For outdoor leadership, we have Charles Bradley, Jeremy Green, Peter Lindberg, high honors, Christopher Ornado, Clayton Slade. For physical therapist assistant, we have Melissa Branscombe, Gabrielle Cortez, Colin Gray, Sergio Izquierdo, Elaine Ramos, Michael Robertson, and Brooke Worley. For pre-nursing ribbon, we have Marcy Blythe, will the honorees for pre-nursing nursing assistant therapeutic and diagnostic services diploma, pre-nursing associate degree AGE, pre-occupational therapist assistant AGE, pre-physical therapist assistant AGE, please come forward. may the honorees for radiography, respiratory therapy, and therapeutic massage please come forward. For pre-nursing, nursing assistant, therapeutic and diagnostic services diploma, we have Brandy Anders, high honors. Jennifer Byram, Mariah Franchetti, Yannette Rangel, Mary Lou Rathbone, Kayla Wyke, high honors. Kelsey Woodard. For pre-nursing associate degree, AGE, we have Siri Bolt, Elizabeth Habenstreet, Christopher Jenkins, Amy Justice, Holly Poole. For pre-occupational therapy assistant, AGE, we have Amelia Capafort. For pre-physical therapist assistant, AGE, we have Heather Whitaker, high honors. For pre-physical therapist assistant, therapeutic and diagnostic services diploma, we have Christy Ball. For radiography, we have Kelsey Appel, Jessica Blake, Joseph Clower, Carly Cook, Kevin Cope, high honors, Mark Parks, Chelsea Ramsey. For respiratory therapy, we have Haley Evans, Noah Jones, high honors, Benjamin Lackey, Zachary Short, Landon Stevenson. For therapeutic massage diploma, we have Denise Panther, Sarah Schuler. Now I would like to ask Dean Cheryl Cantino Connor to come up, and she will be handing out some special awards. As long as I'm here, I am going to talk about a special group of students. This group of respiratory therapy students competed this past fall in what is known as a Sputum Bowl competition. And the Sputum Bowl is a Jeopardy-like competition where there are multiple eliminations and where they compete against other community colleges in the state. And I'm proud to say that our team not only won the Sputum Bowl, but won it without being eliminated a single time. In addition to winning the Sputum Bowl, they received a check for $1,500, which went toward their airfare for the national competition, the international competition, I should say. The generosity of the SCC Foundation paid the rest of the way, and the same team that won the state Sputum Bowl competed in the International Sputum Bowl. The difference in the International Sputum Bowl from the State Sputum Bowl was that the International Sputum Bowl meant they were competing against seasoned practitioners from places like the Mayo Clinic, the Cleveland Clinic, NYU Medical Center, etc. I am proud to say that these barely second-year students at that point came in 4th place in the International Sputum Bowl. Not having enough competition, they came back in December and started to prepare for their next competition, which was in February, and that competition was known as the Gladiator Competition. In the Gladiator Competition, the team had to take a simulated patient from entrance into the emergency room, trauma patient, to stabilization. And not only did they have to stabilize the patient with a minimum of errors, but they had to do it while running across a large gymnasium to get from one end to the other, and hence the name Gladiator Competition. Not only did our team come in 1st place, but they came in 1st place with a time that was a full minute ahead of their competition. Now, what makes this feat even more amazing was that they were tirelessly, and I can tell you loudly, coached by their faculty, both of whom are brand new instructors here at SCC and former students of the very same program they are about to graduate from. So it is with great pleasure that I first call up the instructors, Program Coordinator Samantha Campbell, Clinical Coordinator, and may I say one of my most problematic students, Brent Holland. And now I would like to bring up the victorious team. Team Captain Noah Jones. Benjamin Lackey. Zachary Short. Landon Stevenson. And Justin Wilson. All I can say is that was a miraculous feat. And it was a miraculous feat getting this crew graduated, because they were electrical. Now Dean Cheryl Contino Connor will hand out the rest of the special awards.
Kind of hard to beat that. All right, it is my pleasure to recognize the following students. Not only have they academically excelled in the classroom, but they have also been chosen by Southwestern Community College faculty and staff to represent our college at local events and state competitions. It is with an abundance of admiration and respect that I introduce these outstanding students to you. And this is located at the bottom of your program if you want to kind of follow along. We'll begin with Rotary Student of the Month. These students connect at many levels at Southwestern. In the classroom, as tutors, as work-study students, within their respective program clubs, within our honor societies, and our honors program. It is common to find them volunteering at SCC and within their communities. Gabrielle Bean. Noah Jones. You just kind of want to say, run on down. Tyler Morrow. Mark Parks. Nancy Shirley. And Yordonka Teague. The Charlie McConnell New Century Scholar Award. The New Century Scholar Program is a partnership between Jackson, Macon, Swain County Public Schools, and Southwestern Community College. A program which identifies students in our local schools and places added value for college connection and a last dollar scholarship for a Southwestern education. The Charlie McConnell New Century Scholar Award is in honor of the man behind the program, Charlie McConnell, former Jackson County School Superintendent, and his unwavering commitment to the students in our region. This award is given to a New Century Scholar who has shown commitment to academic excellence and community engagement. This year's recipient holds a 4.0 GPA, will graduate from Southwestern next month, and transfer to Western Carolina University as a biology major. New Century Scholar Advisor Pamela Judson describes the recipient as mature with a very strong work ethic and a commitment to community volunteerism. Ms. Brianna Kennedy. Dr. Dallas Herring nominee. The Dallas Herring Award was established by the North Carolina Community College System to honor the late Dr. Dallas Herring, whose philosophy of taking people where they are and carrying them as far as they can go is the guiding principle of our community college system. Institutional winners must submit a 500-word essay describing how they symbolize Dr. Herring's philosophy. Nominated by radiography coordinator and instructor Meg Rollins-Petty, this year's nominee was required to reestablish himself, develop a new set of career skills so he could continue to live in this area and provide for his family. In Ms. Petty's nomination, she wrote, "Mark has been unfailing in his dedication as a student. He studies harder than any student I have ever had. He takes pride in knowing the material, applying it, and making a difference in the care of others. He is excited about what he is learning, and that transfers to my interest in teaching and has positive effects for me as an instructor. I'm very proud of what Mark has accomplished. It hasn't always been easy for him. Accepting the role of a student is hard to navigate after having had a successful career. Reinventing himself in his career has been a process, one that he has readily accepted and excelled at. Mark never complains, never misses class or clinical. He is always open and excited about his learning. He is also a caring, compassionate, and kind person. I am proud to nominate Mark Parks for the Dallas Herring Award." Mr. Mark Parks. Surrounded by greatness in this room. I love it. the Governor Robert W. Scott Leadership Award. In 2004, the North Carolina Association of Community College Presidents created the Robert Scott Leadership Award as a way to recognize student leadership on a statewide level while also honoring former Governor Bob Scott. This award is designed to highlight outstanding curriculum student leadership and service. Nominated by Business Administration and Electronic Commerce Coordinator and Instructor Carolyn Porter, this year's nominee has shown a heroic commitment to her education and an unbending resiliency when faced with life challenges. A full-time employee, a mother, a grandmother, a wife, a college student, and a service-oriented citizen, this year's nominee has served as a guiding force for service projects in our region. She approaches her projects with courage and confidence and has made a significant impact on our area organizations. In Ms. Porter's nomination, she wrote, "Ms. Taylor is an outstanding student. Her work exceeds my expectations, and her participation in online discussions set the standard for her peers. Her contributions enhance online activities for her classmates. Ms. Taylor has led a Secret Santa drive for local needy children, school children, for 3 years. In 2013, Ms. Taylor managed a supply drive for PAWS Animal Shelter in Bryson City. The drive collected over 100 pounds of dry dog and cat food, over 60 cans of food, treats, toys, paper towels, and kitty litter for the nonprofit shelter. In August 2014, Ms. Taylor led a school supply drive for Swain County Elementary School students. Ms. Taylor again organized the Secret Santa and PAWS drives in 2014. Ms. Taylor is the first in her family to achieve a degree and plans to complete her bachelor's degree at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Ms. Deborah Taylor. The North Carolina Community College System Academic Excellence nominee, otherwise known as the Great Within the 58. The North Carolina Community College System Award considers all variables which create an outstanding student and citizen: service, respect, responsibility, leadership, intelligence, and performance. Without question, this nominee embodies the greatness of our community college system and represents the heart of the community college student, Mr. Connor Wilson. Dr. Tom Dix will come up for some closing remarks.
Congratulations to all those deserving students. On the table here to my left, we have a permanent plaque for the Charlie McConnell Award and also for the Rotary Students of the Month. Their names are listed each year and each month on those plaques, and it's a permanent display here at the college, so I invite you afterwards to come up and look at those if you would like. And then also got the Gladiator Trophy that's in residence here while this group is the reigning champs. So that's up here on display as well this evening. I want to commend and congratulate each of you on your respective awards this evening. You should be proud of your achievements. We certainly are. As I mentioned earlier, when you succeed, SCC succeeds. You may know that SCC is recognized as a top community college in America and consistently among the top performing community colleges in North Carolina. An excellent college has students who demonstrate excellence. The state and national recognition that we have received was made possible by the hard work and success of our faculty, staff, and students. Again, we have highly competent faculty and staff who do their jobs well, but equally important, they care about your success. I encourage you to say thanks to them. Additionally, without the love and support of your family, you would have been less successful in your studies. On your way home tonight, don't forget to say thanks to your family and friends for the part that they've played in supporting your success. As we conclude tonight's event, I wanted to again thank Ms. Bean for her remarks and congratulate our students on their achievements.